Hi there, my name is Morgan Risden and I'm the creator of Center Studio, where I teach people skills to feel more comfortable more often. Now earlier I had given my group class full of actors an assignment. I said bring back some sort of task that you do, typically on your own, and bring it back so that you can show all of us how you do it. Now, two of my performers in class brought back something that included them grooming themselves in their bathroom. Okay, and I think it should be noted that both of these individuals are not parents of little people. Okay, so I think that's important to this story. As I watched these actors perform, they were showing me washing their face. I think one was moisturizing, one was flossing, brushing teeth, that sort of thing. And what was really interesting to me was that in both of these cases, the individual did just that, just moisturized, just brushed their teeth, right? That's it, that's all. And in my world, friends, as a mom of two, working, being at home, married, that doesn't happen. And I got to thinking, I was like, oh yeah, when you don't have little people, you can enjoy just the act of brushing your teeth, right? In my world, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm running, I'm changing the laundry, I'm, getting clothes for kids, etc. I'm always having to multitask. And I find myself as a parent always thinking to myself, man, this is so stressful, being a working parent. And I think if this is stressful for me, what are the rest of people doing? Like if they're not students of the Alexander Technique or teachers or, what do they do with regard to lowering their stress on a regular basis? Because even for me, friends, it's challenging. And so it got me thinking about how oftentimes we look to outside resources. We look to our friends or our, a specialist maybe who's telling us what you should or should not do in order to be more productive or solve problems that cause you stress in your life. And I'm sure many of you know my belief about shoulds by now, but I don't like shoulds. I think that they tend to make people feel guilty that, oh, I should have done that. That's why I'm having all these problems because I don't do that thing. And I think it's really important, friends, to remember that we are all different, right? So even though I'm an expert in the Alexander Technique and I have many years of experience teaching individuals, I'm still not an expert in you, right? I don't know what's best for you. I don't know what would help you, and what would reduce my stress might stress you more, right? So I think it's important for all of us to be really clear in understanding what our needs are, what makes us tick as individuals, and how we can show up for ourselves better so that we reduce our stress on a regular basis. So what do I mean by that? For example, I am, if you haven't been able to tell already, a type A. Okay, so I like things organized. I like things to be, orderly and in control of things, and I like to have, detail oriented. And I think that this really serves me in many ways, but it also means that I might be less flexible. That when things go awry, I get easily triggered. I feel more stressed when unexpected things happen. And again, let's face it, like I've got two children. That is most of the time. Unexpected is my life most of the time. So I think with that being said, how do I compromise? How do I find ways that I can meet my needs in order to feel less stress and still be able to navigate this world where unexpected things happen, right? And I think when we better understand ourselves, then we can better show up. So for me, for example, I like to have a meal plan, right? So I took a cue from my cousin's wife recently, and dinner always stressed me out because it's right before I start teaching, and so I'm getting the kids doing an activity so that then I can get dinner ready and then I go off to teach. And I think for many times I struggled with, what am I gonna make for dinner, and what did I make last night, and is it different vegetables, and blah, blah, blah. And so my cousin's wife, wait for it, friends, she does a monthly dinner plan, like a menu for the whole month. And I resisted this for a while because I was like, man, that's like a lot of work to sit down and just plan for the whole month. But I did it, and my friends, I have to tell you, it's like life-changing, okay? Because it has removed the stress of having to think about what I'm gonna make, because I already know. So when I go to the grocery store, I already know what I'm gonna be getting for the dinner. I already know what I'm gonna be doing. And all of these things are really helping me in a way that I can show up for myself differently because now I'm eliminating one more stressor, right? One more thing that might interrupt my ability to show up when unexpected things happen. And so I'm going to suggest that you get more clarity around who are you? What makes you tick? How could you better show up for yourself so that you are not so stressed, so that you are not so easily triggered? And in that, I think you'll find, oh, I'm able to manage my stress levels on a regular basis more often. So again, don't take my word for these things. I definitely want you guys to practice everything I'm teaching, see if it works, see if it doesn't, what do you like? And of course, you can always return and you can leave some comments below because I'd love to hear from you. So if you haven't already, I would love if you would subscribe. You can do so by hitting the button below. Until next time, friends, take care. Ciao.